All right, what's up, guys? Intermittent fasting, and specifically OMAD. OMAD meaning 1 meal a day. I read a lot. I read a lot of books. I read over 60 books a year. I love self-education. I love business. I love fitness. I've done modeling. I've done fitness comps. I've performed shirtless in a show on the Strip in Las Vegas. So my whole life has been involved. I've done personal training for 10 years. My whole life's been involved around fitness, the way I look, functioning. I've managed 3 different supplement shops. You name it, I've kind of been right in the realm. Besides bodybuilding, I've kind of been right in the realm of fitness, taking care of myself. And I want to stress to you, intermittent fasting is the best, the number one thing I have ever learned in my entire life. Over all these books, over all these fitness things, talking to all these people, intermittent fasting is just amazing. I've been doing it now for 3.5, 4 years, and it is so good because I came from traditional eating 6 to 8 to 10 meals a day, eating every 2.5 to 3 hours, being addicted to food. Going to leave the house. Hey, I'm leaving the house for 6 hours. I got to make sure I eat before I leave. I've got 2 meals to take with me, and I've got something at home ready to eat when I get home. And my life was dictated around my next meal. And intermittent fasting is just the simplest, easiest, healthiest way of just maintaining a healthy lifestyle without really even having to try. And when you're younger, when you're in your 20s, you can be a little bit more selfish. It's just you. 30s, 40s, it begins to become harder. And being 42, the last thing I want to do is get up for an hour and a half cooking, prepping food for the day. Because I'm not competing. I'm not on stage. I don't need to walk around with a six-pack. I don't need to walk around with abs. But with intermittent fasting, specifically OMAD, but we'll touch on that in a minute, it allows me to walk around. I'm 230 pounds. I'm under 10% body fat. I'm not even trying. This has come from someone who definitely knows how to try, definitely knows how to diet, knows how to do the 6 meals, knows when to do cardio, knows how to do weights properly. I'm not really trying. I do gym 5 days a week, and I eat once a day, and I keep abs all year round now. And I feel better, I function better, I sleep better. It's just absolutely amazing. I cannot talk it up enough. So anybody, and it goes against everything I was kind of brought up to believe, every magazine I've ever read. If you don't eat enough, you're going to lose muscle. If you don't eat every 2.5 hours to 3 hours, you're going to lose muscle. And what I found is it's not true. It's so not true. And I'm not saying, hey, intermittent fasting's for everybody. I'm not saying OMAD's for everybody. But being in their 40s, being healthy, being in like really good shape, without really trying, I would definitely recommend people giving it a go. And if you're just a regular person who's just looking to lose weight, it is going to be the easiest way of doing it. You don't really have to overthink it. You don't really have to plan out your meals. All you got to do is stop eating and then eat. So there's so much to kind of touch on this. I want to get to. So if you want to start fasting, 16-8 is the best way to go. So your last meal at 8 p.m., your first meal again, then at 12 p.m. the next day. So you're fasting for 16 hours, and then you're eating in an 8-hour window. Don't worry about too much what you're eating in that 8-hour window. Just get used to just eating in that 8-hour window. 8 p.m. comes, cut it off. Keep that consistent, and then when you start to eat in your window, start to make your food cleaner and healthier. And don't give me that excuse, I don't know what to eat, I don't know what's healthy. You're an adult, you know what's good for you, you know what's bad for you. Keep the healthy food consistent, it will make a dramatic change. But if you don't, the fasting will help anyway. The OMAD, the 1 meal a day, I've been doing for 3 to 4 months now. I've dabbled between 16, 18, 6, 24, 22, 2, 23, 1. Right now, I do about 23 hours of fasting and a 1 hour eating window. And it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy where you've just become adapted where you can go 23 hours without food. You're not hungry. You're not thinking about food all day. You're just living your life. and you go out and you can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about eating. You're saving so much money. You're saving time. And you're getting healthier and you're losing weight because 23 hours a day, your body's like, hey, I've used the carbohydrates. I'm now going to start tapping into body fat. You get a little bit of autophagy each day. You get these huge benefits on so many different layers. Why it's working for me the best is I'll eat clean. Like I'll have one solid meal. It might be like say steak, rice, and potatoes or something, a steak, rice, and some vegetables or something. But then I'll have some granola and yogurt, or I'll have a smoothie, or I might just have 2 clean meals, or I might just have one really big meal. But then if I want to have Chick-fil-A one night, I want to have pizza, I want to have ice cream, I can also do that and get away with it quite easy. And the way I kind of do it is like, I'm eating clean, and tonight, hey, I want to have pizza. So I'll fast. I might even fast 23, even 24 hours that day. Have my pizza, have my ice cream, have my junk food, and then I'll fast 24 hours the next day. And I'll kind of like counter it that way, I guess. And I don't know if it works or not, but what I know is I'm not putting on any weight. I literally have veins through my stomach. I can't get much leaner. It's hard for you to tell, but I can't get much leaner unless I want to start going to like modeling or competing type shape, which I don't need to. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to find a way staying under 10% body fat. And I believe that OMAD is the easiest way of doing that. Your energy is so much higher. You're not, all this energy goes into breaking down food, digesting food. It's not happening anymore. Your body's got more energy. Because you got more energy, you got increased, your mood's better. You're in a better mood. You're able to function better, like you're able to focus better. Your clarity is so much better. There's so many little benefits that come with this. Like I mentioned before, you get a little bit of autophagy each day. Autophagy being like self-eating, self-cleaning. Your body starts to break down bad cells. When your body goes without food for a certain period of time, your body will start to break down bad cells. Things that turn into cancers, things that turn into Alzheimer's. Your body will start shedding those. So you're getting all these little benefits. My sleep is better. My sleep is always good, but my sleep is better. I sleep so deep. I wake up so rested. My stomach is so empty in the morning. I'm training really, really hard. I'm training in a fasted state. And then I won't eat for 5 to 6 hours after, like today I'm about to go do legs. It is 12 o'clock. I probably won't eat till 5 or 6 o'clock. So before 5, 6 hours until I have my meal after doing a massive leg session. Are my legs shrinking? No, they're growing. It really goes against everything that the media says, the bodybuilders say, the magazines say. And like I said, it's not for everybody, but just a friend of mine mentioned this. Maybe there's another way. Maybe everything you're brought up to believe, maybe there's another way. And if you find that other way and that other way works for you and it makes it easy for you, you're able to get results, maybe give it a go. Maybe just don't stick to that one way. And remember that we were hunters and gatherers. So for the last 2.5 million years, the last 100,000 generations, we hunted and we gathered. And we fed when we could and we fasted when we couldn't. And that's just the way it was. And that's the way our bodies are adapted. And it's only been 600 generations of agriculture and 8 generations of industrial agriculture. And you think about it, are we getting healthier? Are we getting more unhealthy? And we're definitely getting more unhealthy. We're living longer, but that's because we've got better drugs to get through these diseases that we've got. So you think about it, if we actually ate really well and we did feeding and we did fasting, we'd probably be living longer than ever, feeling better than ever. And that's kind of my goal is, yeah, obviously I want to look good, yeah, but it's not so important. Like I'm a father, I've got a daughter, walking around with a 6-pack isn't the most important thing for me anymore. But do I want to do it if I can? Definitely, hell yes. And I'm doing it. And I'm so proud of myself because I've never been out, the dieted down to 6% body fat. I've won lots of competitions. I've never been able to consistently stay under 10% body fat. I got a mesomorph type of body where I can get, like, I'm 230 pounds, I can get quite big, but I don't stay lean without really trying. And honestly, I'm staying lean at the moment, doing OMAD without really trying. And I'm not saying that in an arrogant type of way, but it's so easy. You can only eat so much food in a small window. Your stomach can only take in so much food. Last night I went out for dinner, had barbecue, and I was like, I can't really eat all this. And I did, but then I'm like, my meal is done, cut it off. Sometimes I think we eat and then we're looking around, we're bored, we're like, oh, I'll just keep snacking for the sake of it, and it's just habits. I use an app called Zero. It's Zero. It's a free app, and all I do is when I start fasting, I hit the timer. When I stop fasting, I hit the timer. So I love it where I can tell you, I know how long I've been fasting. It's actually even on my watch, to be honest. So I can just click it, go to the app. Right now I've been fasting for 16 hours. And I like just having that as a type of gauge, the type of measurement that I can look to as a reference. And then what it does too, it gives you an average of how long you're fasting over the week. So I can go to the app and I can look at that my average fast is like 23 hours. So it gives you an average, it counts how many fasts you've done in a row. It's just all these little goal setting that you can do. And I think I've consistently over 60, where I've remembered, over 60 fasts in a row. So you start to look at that, hey, I'm averaging 23-hour fasts a day. I'm eating in a 1 hour window. I've done 60 consecutive fasts where I've actually remembered to do this. And now I'm 230, under 10% body fat. It all starts to come together. So I find like if you want decent results, it's good to have like little goals. It's good to have a way of measuring progression. But without rambling, is intermittent fasting, best thing I've ever learned. Absolutely love it. OMAD, it's a little bit difficult. You got to build up to it. Don't just start OMAD because you will fail. Do it 16, build up to 18, go to 20, go to 22. Eventually, you better do a 24-hour fast, and then you can pick what works best for you, depending on your age, your family, your commitments, your jobs. But for me, the last couple months has been the best thing I could have done with OMAD, 1 meal a day, fasting 23 hours a day, eating in a 1 hour window, having my cheat meal once, sometimes twice a week, and staying under 10% body fat. Thanks for watching. Questions, leave in the comments below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.